Hi, and welcome to Cox Local Edition on HLN. I'm Christina Henley with Cox Communications. Today we have Emily Davis with us, who is the Development Director at Volunteer Fairfax. And Emily is going to be talking with us about the importance of volunteering and how folks can get more involved. Emily, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us about Volunteer Fairfax and the mission of your organization?
Absolutely. Volunteer Fairfax is a connector. We help individuals and groups who want to give back to the community connect with real need so that they can make a difference. And we really encourage anyone out in the community who wants to give back, who wants to use their free time, their skills, their expertise, to contact us, because there's a lot of need in this community and there's a lot of great organizations that we can connect you with.
Great. And why is it so important to volunteer?
Sure. Well, if you look at our community, we really wouldn't have all of the great experiences that we have if it weren't for volunteers. You'll find volunteers all over. They're helping out at Wolf Trap. They're helping at the libraries. They're supporting our schools. And we don't always notice them. We don't always see them, but volunteers are everywhere. And on the flip side, I think volunteering is very important for the individual. It's a great way to spend time with your family. It's a great time to meet new people and get involved in the community. It's also a great way to gain new skills and try out some new career paths.
Great. And I know that at Volunteer Fairfax, you provide volunteer opportunities for folks of all ages.
Absolutely.
What about kids and families?
Sure.
How can they get involved?
Sure. You know, we get this question a lot because there are a lot of families out there who want to get into volunteering, who want to teach their kids about the community, and it can be very difficult if your children are under the age of 18. So we have a whole section on our website called Just for Youth. It's dedicated to youth volunteering. You can go check it out and find opportunities all over the area appropriate for under the age of 18. We also have several opportunities throughout the year, community events that are focused on youth.
Are there any in particular that you'd like to highlight for kids or families?
Global Youth Service Day is in April every year. We have opportunities all over the county. In addition, Give Together, a family volunteer day, is in January on MLK Day, and that also is a great opportunity for even the youngest kids.
Wonderful. And what about busy working adults who are running around, may not have all the time to think that they can volunteer? How do they get involved?
Absolutely. Sometimes people think they can't volunteer because they can't commit long-term to one opportunity, and that's why we created Volunteers for Change. It's an opportunity with 50 or more opportunities all month long that allows busy working adults to find a few hours here and there where they can commit to one project as opposed to a long-term commitment. It's a great way to give what little free time you might have.
Great. And can you give us a couple of examples of what some of those volunteer opportunities look like?
Absolutely. We have a couple with local shelters where our volunteers go in and they work with the kids so that the kids are entertained and have someone to talk to while their parents might be going to adult education classes or working on a GED. We also have groups that go to local theaters and do ushering, which is a great opportunity, especially if you want to check out some of the local theaters. So it's a really wide variety of what you can do, again, just with a few hours of free time.
Great. And Emily, I know, so you've been in this world for a long time. In volunteering, do you have any special stories that people have shared with you or any particular experiences you'd like to share?
Sure. Well, I guess the best story I can tell is my own personal story, and that is that my husband and I got into volunteering because we worked together at a local youth group. And that's a great experience for us because it gives us time to be together, it lets us work on a project together, and it also lets us get, maybe a few parenting skills under our belts before we actually have kids of our own. But it is a great experience to spend time with people that you may not have time to spend otherwise.
That's wonderful. And finally, the website where people can get more information?
Absolutely. Our website, which is volunteerfairfax.org, has an interactive database. It has information about volunteer opportunities all over Fairfax County and the DC metro region. It's a great place to start. You can also find information about all of our programs for youth, for busy working adults, for people looking for board service, all kinds of different opportunities. You can also check us out on Twitter, and we're on Facebook as well.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for joining us on Cox Local Edition on HLN. Have a great day.